so this one's good, and I think that we could do this for each other's spaces, and our own. So this question is both.
All right.
So in your space, and then answer it in the same way in Antigen. What's one thing that you're like, oh my God, when this happens, it is like nails on a chalkboard for me.
Oh, music goes out.
I knew that you were gonna say that,
Dude, it's the worst. Now, it's not as bad in our new space. It's much larger, but in our other space, it was so small.
Yeah.
And when the music went out, it was just like, oh Lord, like we're closed.
Yeah.
So we use Sonos in our shampoo and restroom and our break room. And Sonos, if you're listening to this, and Sonos, you're probably not going to sponsor us after this.
Well, they sure as heck aren't now.
Yeah.
You got a critique for them.
Yeah, Sonos, it's just so finicky. It's great for residential stuff.
Is it Wi-Fi?
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi. It's just, I'm the old school, like, get a wired system. Now, Sonos works in some instances. Like, if you're in a old house and you renovate it and made it a salon, Sonos is a great system. It works 98% of the time, but that 2%, like it wasn't working on the way I was flying out this morning.
Yep.
And they're like, hey, we can't get the music turned on. I'm on the plane.
Yep.
So it's one of the very few things in our company that I can't remotely go in and fix, but I'm about to change that because I know I can get into our front desk computer if it has the app on.
Oh, to go in and remote login?
Yes.
Dude, isn't that gangster?
I know. You've helped me. You've helped me and inspired me to do that with our computers.
Is the world falling down right now?
Yeah.
That's usually when I say, like, I got Evan Silvered.
Yeah. No,
I'm Evan Silver and Evan Silver.
So what's one thing that's nails on the chalkboard for you?
Okay, so I would agree with you there. Like music, if I can like feel it, like I bet it's less than 5 seconds.
Oh yeah,
right?
I have to have crossfade too.
Yeah.
If I don't have crossfade and it just stops in the middle, I'm like, what are we doing? It's child's play.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then like, so like Antigen is wild in this way that like if an artist for whatever reason is like, this is driving me nuts, they can go up and change whatever station we're listening to, right? And on that part of them, like, okay, so wait till the end of the song or turn the volume down, click the new station, fade it back up. No one ever does this.
It's just like bow, bow,
just bang,
hard stop.
Yeah.
It's like, oh God, I need a neck brace.
Like,
I got
sorry,
whiplash.
everybody.
And probably nobody's really
$20 off. No, yeah, whatever. Okay, so beyond that one, the main one for me, and I'm so thankful that I love the season, but I've had enough for this year.
Oh, I know exactly what you're about to say.
Man, the amount of times I mop in a day.
Dude,
it's
that
incredible.
snow up there, you love it. I don't understand it. Like I was up there for like 4 days. I'm like, this is complete BS. Like I don't understand. Well, first off, I did not dress appropriately. I did not have the correct footwear. So that has a lot to go into my opinion. But yeah, it's just,
I bet that's why you blew your Achilles out. Your foot got too cold because it soaked up too much.
It wasn't my Achilles. It was my
my
plantar fasciitis.
Yeah, your arch.
For those of you listening, I don't know the correct terms, but the plantar fasciitis, like if you have that, it's very painful. Mine snapped, like audibly snapped while we were up there doing our leaders retreat.
Yeah.
And it was the worst. No, I wouldn't say it was one of the top 5 worst pains. And yeah, that was brutal. But hey, it feels great now. I called my podiatrist. She was at Disney World on a Sunday. And I called her and she was like, I said, do I need surgery? She's like, no, you just did the surgery. I was like, okay. So,
yes.
But all the snow, dude, that was God almighty. I'd rather have no music than have to deal with that snow.
Okay. So let's inverse the question. We'll do it kind of quick. What's one thing that when you've been in our space, you're like, or maybe that's it. Snow would be it for you.
Okay. Let me try to think of something. Do you have something?
Oh yeah. Oh, and like I went hard in the paint right away. Like I was in you guys' space. It was about a year ago. We were filming a project. And when the air conditioner would kick in,
Oh yeah.
I literally, man, I was like, I'm like, y'all are just walking around like it's normal. I'm like, what is this noise terrorism that is going on right now? And I'm like sitting
Wasn't
there.
it our vent?
Yes, I nailed it. I knew. I was like, give me a ladder, and let me in there. Give me 10 minutes. I'll get it figured out. But yeah, it was just, I think what it ended up being was like the vent the vent was vibrating on one of the internal HVAC pieces. Yeah, we got it figured out though. Red as rain now.
You know, what with your salon, man, I don't know. I'll tell you one thing, like if I had Anagen's building, you hand me over the keys, first thing I have to do is put in the office, not upstairs. That ladder's cool, like for 20 minutes.
Yep.
No, I'd have to have an office. I'm like, how do y'all do this without an office?
That is the one thing that, Jess, I would say that would make her the happiest. Is not having to use a ladder. So I think we put.
You
in
could
some
always
stairs.
go. You could put one. Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
What? Somewhere upstairs.
Somewhere under the rainbow.
Have like
you want to sing
somewhere
now?
under the rainbow. But yeah, that would be, which I would say it's probably half or half if salons have offices or not.
Yeah.
A lot of them think that's like wasted space, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that office generates so much income
100%.
from having one-on-ones and
100%.
meeting with people and just having a space that's or I couldn't imagine working in a break room all the time. Lord have mercy, I would never get anything done.
I'm always in the makeup area. So again, still that's again like the part of it. I had this from mentors, like during COVID, she's like, hey, I need you to get out of that upstairs office. She's like, go down on the floor with your team. And I was like, tell me more. She's like, who are you impacting up there and who's seeing you up there? No one. Get down there. And even now, like,
who said that to you?
Wendy Belanger.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I didn't. I thought you said the name.
Shout out, Wendy. You're crushing it. I love
that a team member told you that. What a great culture.
Oh, no. Sorry. This was a mentor of mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
team probably is like, no, stay up there.
All right, so you talked about your office upstairs. You have a ladder.
Yep.
Thing we're going to talk about today is being AVV.
Mm-hmm.
So being available, being visible, and being valuable. Valuable.
Yep.
So you being up there, you're probably available.
Yeah,
maybe
I mean,
digitally.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and like if something was funny, like they used to make like bird noises if they needed me to come down.
Your phone did?
No, like the team would.
Oh,
like if I heard like a caw, like
Sammy used to do that. She did that to me one time, and she said she yelled my name like 20 times, and then she did the caw. Yeah, and I turned around. The whole staff.
I mean, they'll message me if they need something. And then I mean, I'm scoot down the ladder. I'm available in 15 seconds. No, so the thing I want to talk about is, on that idea, and this is something that I encourage, if you have a support team within your company, within your salon company, it is doing other roles, and the largest one, and you and I authentically do this, it's helping out. If our support team, doctor's appointment, birthday, funeral, kids play, sick, right? Whatever. Those humans do get sick. Yes, they're allowed to get sick. You step up, and it does. Now, I don't know that I've ever had a situation where I haven't been able to yet. And we have a really good team that will step in. Like if they know that I'm traveling, they will be Johnny on the spot, take care of it. But it's jumping into work, that coordinator role, and the reason that it doesn't impact, I literally have no negative feeling to it, is because I go into them, I say, hey, this is going to serve me some way today. There's going to be something that happens while I'm working and occupying the shift and helping out that I'm going to see that's like, oh, hey, you got to do something about this, right? This could be better. What's your experience there?
Yeah. So working the front desk for me, because that's what I did when I first came on full time at the salon. Yeah. It wasn't the plan. I thought I was going to be kicking back, doing a 30,000 foot view, the vision, this is where we're going, hiring. And then our front desk person said, hey, I'm going to go do graphic design. So here I am working front desk. I don't know anything about what I'm doing. And were there times that I was like, really? Like, I'm doing front desk,
Yeah.
But I started to realize early on that I was gaining so much equity with the team.
Oh, yeah.
Because we hold our front desk to a high regard. And I know you guys do too.
100%.
It's not just a receptionist checking in people. Like, it's a whole experience. So I got to learn about what the half highlight and a full highlight, and what's the difference between this shampoo and what does this product do. And I had to lean on the staff, and I think our team saw me step up to learn our top 20 products in a month. Yeah, and learn how to give a guest experience where they're going, wow, this is next level. Now, if I had to go work front desk tomorrow, I can still do it, but it takes me about 30 minutes I'm a little rusty.
Yeah.
But I jump in if need be. I love to have a company run where, somebody needs to take a lunch break. They're looking for a stylist that has white space,
Yep.
Cause here's the thing. You probably already been thinking about this. If you're listening, the podcast is like, is it really worth my time to work front desk?
Yes.
Now, is it all the time?
No.
Maybe because not. But like Erin, she worked front desk Thursday evening, and we had somebody out. I got to show you a video. We had one of our young staff out from front desk, and she got her wisdom teeth taken out, and she sent us a video.
Oh, those are the best.
And it was like, I love you guys. I miss you. Welcome to work. Cause that's what we say. We say welcome to work every morning.
Yeah.
So it was really cool. And Aaron's like, this is when you know your culture is getting really good, is when people are out with wisdom teeth. And I'm like, why does she have a phone?
Yeah, that is one thing, man. Yeah, so take videos, do not go live.
Yeah,
do not go live.
So Erin worked front desk on Thursday, and she got to see. Oh, again, she's sitting at a different seat at the table.
Mm-hmm.
She's looking through the lens of front desk, and she's working with our evening crew, and so she sees things, and she sees hurdles that maybe front desk might not even be aware of, but Erin's seeing systems of being like, oh, this could be better.
100%.
So Erin's the saver in our relationship. I'm the spender. And she came and she was like, hey, we need to get IMAX at the front. I was like, I love you. I'm all Apple, but like, I like a touch screen because our system is built for a touch screen. She's like, I think we need IMAX. I'm like, well, that's the wrong choice. And so a couple months later, we,
have IMAX.
Got IMAX. And I'm telling you, the reason why we got IMAX?
Tell me.
The main reason? For it to work with our printer. Like, I don't know anything about PCs. I don't know anything about Windows. I know Macs. And so that's the main reason. So we spent a lot of money to get a printer.
Printer access.
I mean, we're just throwing printers away every other week. So she's working up there. She's like, to print something takes an act of God to do this. So she's like, this is going to help our front desk. So working front desk, you get to see different, needs and hurdles in the company that having a fresh set of eyes is like, oh, this is going to serve our team better.
And I think the key things I can glean from this are, 1, it gives you a different perspective. 2, adds a ton of equity. 3, shows the team that I'm a believer, man. I don't care what your role is. And the higher your role is, the more awareness you need to have. Like, even the oceans bow to the river, right? So in that idea of it, whatever you're doing, I think you need to have the ability to jump into any role. And if you are in that leadership role, the things that you might glean from it and the things you might take away, how it better serves your team, how it better serves your clientele, like that, we've already, like, one of these is enough of a win-win for the time, right? But then I think the other piece of it is to that support team, like that support team. Now, if they're Enneagram type 2s, they can just give and give and give and give. That is their soul. That is what lights their soul on fire in a good way. But if they're not that feeling that other people will help them out because they're so used to serving everybody, like that's just proper repayment of that whole system, right? So I think it's something that is so important. And then again, to our belief of that, of being available, visible, and valuable, you knock all 3 of those out of the park instantly. And then all these other pieces that we've talked about, it's just bonus on top of it.
Yeah. And you think about, like, when I've worked front desk, they if they put two and two together, they're like, oh, you're the owner?
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, you're working front desk.
Yep.
You know? So it's like, well, yeah, this is a very important role in our company.
Yeah. All right. Hey, shameless plug. We want to continue to serve. Check out the App Store. Type in The Refined Network. It's available both on Apple and Android. Here's the thing. It's a way that we can continue to serve you. All of our podcasts, all of our digital resources, and our community is there. Here's the thing. We believe that we're better together. Back to the episode. I just had someone actually the other day, they called in, and I picked up the phone. They're like, oh, gosh, you have to pick up the phones? It was like, oh, no. I'm choosing to. Yeah. How can I help you?
Yeah. You're like, yeah, it sucks. What do you want?
No, I knew it right away. I was like, yeah, and? Yes,
yeah.
and?
Yeah.
How can I help you?
We're running a company.
Yeah, there was a need.
We jump in when we can. You know, Disney does this, the executives, I don't know if they still do, but they did it years ago where executives, I think it was once a month, they had to go down onto the parks.
Yeah.
And they had to like put fries in the fryer, wipe down, like they had a role like that.
Yeah.
And so they got to see, I think they were like, wait, we need to get more trays for this restaurant at this part because this is not working. And
100%.
And the workers are probably like, yeah, we've been telling you that.
Yeah, idiot.
For 6 months.
Yeah.
You know?
And see, this is where I think we had talked about it. It wasn't in this one. It was probably one of the earlier episodes where it is that part where when people that do not do a role and have not done the job make decisions, it is so blatantly obvious, right? And when you jump into those roles, you see the true need. You see the demand. You see where you're missing the mark, right?
Yeah.
I can't think of a way that there's so much positive return on investment for that time you're putting in there.
Yeah. So you're available in that role, like you said. You're visible.
Yep.
I mean, hopefully
inarguably.
Hopefully your front desk is somewhere where it's very visible. And then you're creating a ton of value.
Yep.
Creating a ton of value. So it's very important. A few years ago, I said I wanted to learn how to shampoo because I wanted to serve our team when they got behind.
Yep.
I had a mentor of mine. He said, yeah, you don't want to do that. I said, why? He's like, because you ain't going to be doing nothing but shampooing.
Yeah.
And I was like, valid point. So I was like, all right, I'm going to shampoo a stylist's head. Well, she hadn't washed her hair in forever. And I'm telling you, this is our old shampoo bowl. So you had to stand to the side. And dude, it killed my back. They made so much fun of me.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh my God.
I can imagine. Yeah. I can imagine.
Because how tall I am and how low.
Yep.
Now we have seats. I could probably do it. But yeah, he's probably right. They'll be knocking on the door being like, hey, can you shampoo my guest? Be like, I've got to get some stuff done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's a way, I want to serve our team and because I'm not licensed, but there's other ways that I can serve our team, not just from working front desk, but making sure they have what they need. That, one of the things I do when I come in first thing in the morning is I turn on all the lights, turn the music on. I don't want anybody to walk into a dark building where it's quiet. Now, there's going to be times like this morning I wasn't there. So, but I want them to know if Evan's there, the lights are on and the music's on. So they walk into
I love it. We're so in common in that way.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a way to serve your team. You want to create an environment where people show up and they show up to be like, you know what? I get to be here.
Yep.
Instead of I have to be here. Mm-hmm. And some days you're going to show up where you're going to have a day you're like, oh boy, I have to be here. But maybe that one little thing that someone does changes it where it's like, you know what? I'm thankful I get to work.
100%. That's the magic.
So available, visible, valuable. What can you do in your company to increase your availability, your visibility, and create value in your company? Thank you for listening to the Refined Network podcast. If you ever need anything, email us at hello@therefinednetwork.com.
We're here for you.